this sounds crazy, I've never said this. The happiest I am is when I'm naked.
Wow.
Right?
Because it's the most raw, the most natural.
Nobody judges you, what you're wearing,
Right.
what you're doing. So I want to live naked the rest of my life.
That's fire.
Yeah, I want to be on some desert island where I can just be raw. If I want to create, I create. If I want to dance, I dance. If I want to make love, I make love. I want to do anything I want to do, but without any undue pressure
Right.
or negativity attached to it. Because I've had enough to last 10 lifetimes.
I've never heard that, but
Isn't
I
that
totally.
sexy?
I love that.
Isn't that sexy?
Because it's like judgment.
Yeah,
Just
correct. Because you're just being.
Yes.
Just being.
Yes.
Without trying to impress anyone, without doing, you're just being.
right.
And why is it, I'm going to tell you, why is it the most beautiful women are attracted to stupid rock stars with tattoos and drugs and shoes and everything? Why? Because the guy knows what he wants. He knows what he wants.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and opposite women find it appealing to be with a man who knows what he wants.
Yeah. True.
I know what I want to be free.
Dariush Soudi is the founder and CEO of Arena Capital and Consultancy and an internationally recognized entrepreneur, keynote speaker, and philanthropist. Operating across Dubai, New York, and Sydney, he empowers leaders and professionals to unlock their potential and achieve exceptional results. He is the visionary behind the Gladiator Summit, a global platform uniting world-class thought leaders to deliver actionable strategies for growth and resilience. Committed to education and social impact, Dariush blends business success with philanthropy, helping individuals and organizations thrive with purpose and lasting transformation.
Yeah, you better. Cause you want this, I want this. Everybody in this world should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better. Take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if you tried it. You're the artist, I'm the mess, and happily be found the new in your hands.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Unlimited with Elisabeth Carson. Today, oh my gosh, I feel so good, and I'm just so honored to be sitting here with Dariush Soudi, right? Soudi?
Soudi. Yeah, fine.
Soudi.
Great, you did amazing.
Okay.
You got Dariush right.
Yes,
so it's just
yes.
90% of the way. So it's great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, thank
Honored
you
to
so
be here.
much.
Honored
I
to be
mean,
here.
look, I didn't know what to expect when I came here, and we got to the summit. And for you guys who don't know, Dariush is the organizer, the founder, the head of the Gladiator Summit, and that was the most fantastic event I've ever been to
Thank you.
in my life.
Do you know it's my third one only?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not what I do, and I don't make money out of it. However, I noticed that I've written a book, I've got millions of followers on social media. My podcasts are on Emirates Airlines,
Yeah, yeah.
Lufthansa, many other airlines. Nobody really cares. But the moment I said I'd do the summit, everybody goes, oh my God, you're the owner of the summit. And I've only ever done 3.
That's crazy.
And the reason I did it is because somebody said, you have a good story, you should speak. And I went to this guy's summit or event, and he wasn't interested.
Yeah.
He was more interested in the hot girls. And I was just thinking, well, his intentions aren't quite right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I sat in the crowd, and I started thinking, I can do better than this. The crowd where they were sitting is too far away from the stage. The stage was too high. The AV system wasn't very good.
Yeah.
The food was not well organized. So I started writing a list. This is only a year and a half ago. And I turned around to the people next to me. There's a lady called Sharon Lowe and Sheikh. And I said, I can do better than this. A year later, they were speaking on my stage.
What?
We got 900 people the first time.
Yeah.
2,500 the second time. But I like the intimacy of the room. So this time you attended, we had 600 people fully booked.
Yes, yes.
We sold out, which is unheard of again in events.
Right.
And people say, who's your big name speaker? I say, you don't need one. When people trust your brand, they'll come.
Yeah.
People follow up and say, who's speaking in which order? Why? Because they want to pick and choose what time they arrive.
Right.
So you arrive 8 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
you stay till midnight.
Yes.
And they did.
Yes, they
Right?
did.
Because every single minute is a surprise.
Yeah.
Trust me that I'll give you the most amazing speakers, including yourself.
Thank you so
You
much.
see? So when you build a brand and people trust you,
Yeah.
they will come and they'll pay full price.
Yeah. And you know what? We were there 8 in the morning until 11, probably about 30 at night. And I saw the same people
Yeah.
throughout the whole day.
Yes.
And everybody was smiling. The energy was
The
high.
love in the room was amazing.
Oh my God.
Didn't I say in the morning, I said, I'm going to create Dariush's home.
Yeah.
And Dariush's home, there's love in the air. And nobody judges you.
No.
You can be yourself. You can dance. You can cry. You can laugh. And we put them through this emotional journey.
Yeah.
Emotional roller coaster.
It was that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was that. And
Yeah.
the speakers, and then just, you know what? I really feel like the foundation of whatever business it is, that will attract what comes, right?
Yes.
And you, obviously, the foundation of you is just, I mean, I've just been sitting here for the past, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and I've learned more than I've learned in like 6 months.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because it's unconditional.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know when you do well, I will do well.
Yes.
And in the room, I promise people that I don't sell anything.
Yeah.
It's my problem to get the sponsors. It's my problem to pay for the event. Why should I put you in a vulnerable position and sell you a course?
Right.
However, outside, there were a couple of sponsors and booths. In a room of 600 people, I said, let me advise you on how to invest. Don't invest somewhere where your repayments are less than inflation, because it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Your money is losing at rate of 16% and you're
Yeah.
getting 4% back. Hello? You're being ripped off. 270 people signed. All I did was advise.
Yeah.
No selling.
Yeah.
They chose. I didn't patronize them. They chose. Oh yeah, it makes sense. And they went and signed and invested. 270 people. Half the room invested.
Wow.
Now, if I'd been first 10 people on the stage, they get this deal, get this,
Yeah.
that, maybe 50 people will sign.
Yeah.
And 25 will default.
Yeah.
They go home and go, what was I doing?
Right.
I changed my mind.
Yes.
You give love, you educate, you entertain, they fill your soul.
Yeah.
50% buy, and you get no customer service issues afterwards.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, it's just the frequency, the mood, the trust, like you said, the trust in the brand. How did you begin this? I mean, what is your journey like? I've heard, I mean, you spoke a little bit about it on stage, the ups and the downs and the ups. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Born in Iran, 1966, age 4, 1970. My father passed away. They didn't tell me. So the first thing I knew is when they took me to his grave on his anniversary of his death. So for 1 year, they told me he was at work. So I used to sit outside house waiting for him. You know, and I thought, God, your family can lie to you. If your nearest and dearest ones can lie to you. So trust is a massive issue to me.
Yeah.
Still is. That little boy who was, had distrust. And also, and then my grandfather took custody of us. And he died in front of me 3 years later.
Oh my gosh.
So if you imagine your two most powerful male figures in your life die in front of you, yes, or die, I didn't see my dad die, but they die, and you experience death so much at such a young age, then you start valuing life.
Wow.
So when people say to me like, oh, hopefully in the future, so how do you know there's going to be a future?
Yeah.
Let's do it now, like automatically.
Yes.
Then let's connect now. Let's do it now. So speed has become something that's just very natural to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not guaranteed. I've already had 2 heart attacks. So we went to England, 1979, from Iran to England. There was a revolution. We stayed. I was bullied. I didn't speak English. I was the only foreigner at school. I couldn't come home and tell my mum because she was emotionally hurt and she used to physically and mentally abuse me. So it was very much, I was very an introvert, you know. I like music.
Yeah.
All the music at the event was mixed by me.
Really?
All the
That's
videos,
incredible.
all the videos were mixed by me. The
So entertaining.
choreography was done by me. Everything.
What?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Because I like creating, you see. Because whatever I did, my mother married an alcoholic, and he was very physically and mentally abusive. So my safe place was my room on my own with music.
Yeah.
So even now, at 60, I like my space.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around people.
Yeah.
You don't see me much ever going out.
Yeah.
So I like creativity. So I'm also a dyslexic. People thought I was stupid, but I knew I wasn't because I was good with numbers.
Yeah.
I got into sales. I did very well in sales, not because I was particularly smart, but because I have this genuine childlike enthusiasm when I meet people.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
want to
do.
know about their life. What can I learn? What can I do?
Yeah.
Even today, I still have it.
Yes.
So, and when people like you and trust you, they will work with you. They find a way to do business with you.
Yeah.
And that worked very well. And I tried to, because I never had somebody teaching me anything, I tried to take notes of all the lessons I learned.
Yeah.
And it did very well for me. I became quite rich.
Yeah.
Had 600 staff working for me. We had lots of health clubs around northwest of England.
Yeah.
And then my wife and I became friends, and I was very passionate, and I wanted to do it everywhere, and she didn't. So we separated. And I met Angela, my wife. She was in Spain, and my 2 children. I was a single dad at the time. My first wife came to Dubai, and one night at home there was a knock on the door. I opened the door, and 3 men burst into the house at knife point, put a knife to my neck, and said, "We want this cash from you." And being a salesman, I talked them out of it. But that night, I flew the kids to Dubai.
Wow.
And got in the car and drove through England, France, Spain. I had 3 apartments in Spain. And I went there in 48 hours. I just didn't sleep. I was like this. Like, it's just surreal, right? It hasn't happened to me.
Yeah.
And they got arrested. They got 6 months house arrest.
What?
6 months. They got tags on their ankles. And what they did was they started setting up websites against me. I knew who he was, by the way. He was one of my franchisees of one of my businesses. What? So a few weeks later, I had a heart attack. Never went back to that house. When I was having a heart attack, I was like, they said, you're going to probably die because 75% of your heart's damaged. And I knew I wasn't going to die.
Yeah.
So I wrote down my values. So what brings me here, doing business with people who don't have the same values.
Yeah.
Having staff, being in industry, I don't even enjoy. It was health clubs. I didn't enjoy health clubs. So I wrote a value book and my boundaries. Obviously, I survived. And I was crying because I wasn't frightened of death, but I was crying because I was dying on my own.
Wow.
And I thought, I want to be, whatever happens, I want to be with my kids. So I
Yeah.
flew to Dubai. That's how I ended up here.
Wow.
I came here with $700 in my pocket. I was leveraged. The taxman came after me. The banks came after me. Paid up foolishly. I paid everybody off. Didn't go bankrupt. But if I had done, I would have ended up with more money. I came here with $700 and built it all back again.
What?
Age 44 with 3 kids.
Wow.
That's my story.
Incredible.
And I've had another heart attack since. So I've had 2 heart attacks. I'm going for a hat trick. They're just hurdles in life, right?
Yeah.
Because if you have enthusiasm and you're positive, everything's just a learning curve. Life throws curveballs at you,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely does.
I went to a seminar where this coach had 1 heart attack, only one. And he kept focusing on his heart attack. I'm like, you focusing on, to me, it was just a hiccup, right? We move on, yeah? Don't give us such a focus.
Yeah. Incredible. How were you able to go through all of this and keep your heart open and so big?
Because I decided that I see people who've been hurt.
Yes.
And they have closed hearts.
Yes.
And you have to peel these layers until you get a real person. I thought, you know what? I'm going to have it kicked. I'm going to have it stabbed. I'm going to have it stolen, lied to, everything. But I'd rather die with an open heart than a closed one.
Yeah.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, right?
Incredible. Well, I mean, even in your presence, because I'm a feeler. I can't see, I don't hear. But when I'm with people, I can feel them.
Yeah.
And
I'm all feeling. All feeling.
Yes.
Yes. There's no alternative motive. There's nothing. I'm almost like that 6-year-old kid.
I can
just
feel
a bigger
that.
body.
Yes,
I'm just
it's like
really
a teddy
enthusiastic.
bear.
Yeah,
Yes.
really. I'm a bit naughty, but a naughty teddy bear. No one said, "Oh, you're such a gentleman." I said, "No, I have a naughty side, so don't go there. Don't go there." Yeah.
Incredible.
Because too much certainty is boring, right? You add uncertainty.
Yes.
So I do things that doesn't hurt anyone, harm anyone. I'll tick the box. If I like it, I'll do it again. If I don't, I don't. But I'm in a position, thank you God, that I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to do it, with whoever I want to, as long as I want to.
Yes. That's an incredible
Because
place
it's a
to
life I've created for myself. And I want that for you.
Yeah.
That's what we're discussing before the
Yes.
before the cameras went on.
Listen, I was like, I am a student. Let me just get some I'm like, let me get some more of this energy because I just, it's not very common that you meet people that want success for you. Just, it's just, it's different. It's different.
Yesterday, I don't mind sharing it. I advised last year over $300 million of investments. People come to me and ask, can I advise?
Yeah.
And I met a particular person who advised where to put his money. He's successful, but he works hard.
Yeah.
This person indirectly, for whatever reason, sees me as competition because we tend to be in the same industry. But there's 8 billion people on the planet.
Yes,
right?
there
With 2
is.
people fighting over 8 billion. Anyway, that's the way he sees it. So what I heard was that he's going to invest with this company, but he doesn't want me to know.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that silly?
What? Why?
Because people live in scarcity.
Through
And
fear.
they think if I know, I might take a cut, they might lose. Yes. It's like the light bulb. It took years to discover it.
Yes.
But the moment it was discovered, it's just gas in a bowl, right? Gas in a glass thing. Yes. So it was very easy to copy.
Yeah.
Information is priceless until it's shared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit sad, and I thought, you know what? I'm an observer. It just shows this guy's mentality of
Right.
scarcism. Is that what it's called?
Scarcity.
Scarcity. Yeah.
Living through fear,
Scarcity,
yeah.
Scarcity.
It's-
I live in abundance.
You do.
There's money for everyone. I can advise you. Doesn't mean anything. Actually, universe will bring something back.
Yeah.
So indirectly, I will benefit from it.
Right.
But people don't see it that way.
No.
Scarcity is the way they live.
It's fear. A lot of people are just so scared. And it's like once you can let go of fear, and that fear is the opposite of love.
Yes.
So get to the root of that and then start to embody love and then watch your life turn around.
I think it used to really piss me off. And then I realized the people who live in scarcity are the rare breed. Because for hundreds of thousands of years, as humans, we're on the farm working. We take the berries out and the
Yes,
seeds.
yes.
What do? We hide them because we were going to get attacked by the neighbors. The weather was going to change.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah.
we hide them to make sure that we have enough food for the family in the future.
Right.
Now we can press a button, the food arrives.
Yes.
So for the first time in humanity, we have abundance.
Yes.
So you and I can live in abundance, but the DNA of majority of people is scarcity. So we're the strange ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now I don't take it personally anymore. Before I used to take it personally, thinking, oh, he wants to steal from me by taking my information, going, it's fine, good luck.
Yeah.
I observe, and I never want to do business with this guy with that kind of mentality, but that's fine. Good luck to him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's an incredible way to live. And, you know, I saw this from my own eyes. You're affecting so many people. And I just felt the energy in the room. I mean, when you were on stage, it was like every single seat, plus standing, they were all there like,
And
you
I'm
know.
not a great speaker like you. I am
Yes,
not.
you are.
No,
Yes,
no.
you are.
I just speak from the heart. What it
Yeah.
feels, I say. There's no keynote. There's
Yeah.
no practice. And maybe that morning I was going to say something else, but something happened during that morning that made me change what I was going to say. And then I have such challenges with self-worth.
Yeah.
So when I come off like, oh, you idiot, what you didn't say this, you should have said this, you didn't do that. I don't give myself one good positive feedback.
No, why?
Honestly, I'm overweight. I don't look like this. It's negative internal dialogue.
Yeah.
And people say, how was it? It was such a success. I said, next. I'm going to improve it, better it. We're going to do this. Yeah.
That gives you that little edge to always push and always go and never just be, 100%, oh, I did this. Because that limits you.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to,
growth stops the moment you stop pushing yourself. So,
Yes.
But then I look back and I think, I could have given myself 2 minutes of celebration.
Yes.
I don't know, were you at the concert at the end?
Yes, I was.
And you didn't understand a word of Farsi, Iranian,
No,
right?
I was just-
Well, you were dancing away, right?
Yes.
You don't know.
Yeah.
The moment that I looked ahead, the moment that I absolutely thought, this is why I'm doing this, is when my 11-year-old sat on the stage.
Oh,
And he
chills.
was dancing away, and it felt great that the bouncers put him on stage.
Yeah.
Yes, I said, this is why I'm doing it.
Yes, yes.
This is why I'm doing it.
Oh, that's an incredible
And that was the
feeling.
happiest moment, yeah.
I love that so much. That's what it's about. I brought my son on stage at a couple of award shows that I put on, and just to see him light up
Yes.
and then he was like, can I speak in the microphone? I was like, yeah, come on. I was
yeah,
like, come on,
do
do it.
it,
He's
yeah.
like, so he called one of the winners, and you know what?
It's
it just
similar to
fills
us,
my,
right? Because
yes,
my son gave out $2,000 to the
Yes,
winner.
yes.
Amazing.
That's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Our future.
Yes.
It's not about us.
It's not about us.
No.
When you have something greater than yourself,
Yeah.
a motivation driven by something greater than yourself, you achieve incredible things.
Yes.
But when it's about just you'll have that weekend, you have that holiday, and then you stop. You get comfortable.
Right.
okay?
Right.
But when you got children to feed, for instance, I employ lots of single moms
Yeah.
because they're driven more than anybody
Oh
else.
yeah, trust me. I know.
Yeah,
I'm
they
one.
got something greater than themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you have to have that purpose.
Yes.
It's that purpose.
Yes.
Because otherwise, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think I always try to instruct people, like, really sink into what it is that you want from this life, right? And because so many people, you were saying it earlier, they have so many masks. And then once they mask and shield up, then they start to align with those masks and shield, and they lose what it is they're supposed to do on the planet.
I say you're a beautiful jar of jam. Beautiful mixture of jam. God knows how many cherries and berries are in there. But whatever you do, don't give yourself a fucking label. Don't say, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a strawberry jam. I'm this. Be open to be any jam.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the ingredients, right?
Right.
And then you give yourself a label and you die for that label.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Right. Everything is constantly changing, too.
And I'm not being patronizing, because I feel really connected to you, because I admire you so much.
Thank you.
Out of all, we had 23 speakers.
Yeah.
Out of all my speakers, you're the hardest working of all.
Wow.
And you travel the furthest distance. You could have easily gone doing nothing,
Yeah.
yes? But you back to back, you're meeting people, doing business. Your future is so bright.
Thank you. That means a lot.
It's
really.
so bright because
coming from you.
you're working it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have that purpose. I mean, I have a 13-year-old. And then I just have a burning desire to open people's eyes up to, if they can live in this energy,
Yes.
it's like life becomes magic.
Yes.
And then you help people, and then you get closer, and then it
Yes.
becomes love instead of fear.
Yes.
We need to live like this.
Yes.
So many more people.
Yes.
And it's people like you that really show that it's possible.
It is possible.
Yeah.
And you is
Yeah.
possible. Out of all the speakers, we had the least amount of headache from you and a few others. Right?
Really?
Yeah, and you were the most powerful people on stage.
Wow, thank you.
And the ones who gave all the headache, I will never work with them again.
Wow, headache.
And it'd be a pleasure to work with you, a pleasure to work with Regan, a pleasure to work with Yaya,
Yeah.
Renee. It's just wonderful. It was just ease. We were fluid.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were fluid. It's so rigid, yes? And me.
Yeah, no, but that's not what it's
It's been a
about.
pleasure.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's such an honor because I was like, I hope you liked my speech. I'm like,
No, we loved
did he
it.
like it?
We loved it. You were amazing.
Thank
You
you.
were
Thank you
amazing.
so much. Well, you guys, you made it so amazing because listen, if I was at a different event, let's say America, which I have been at some long conferences, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, is it over yet? And I was the second to last speaker. We got there at 8 a.m. and the whole time I'm like a kid.
What
I'm
next?
like,
Who's next?
Yes.
Did you like the entertainment?
yes, incredible. And what? It's
Even
so
now, look,
amazing.
even now, although I put it together,
Yeah.
even now, one thing that surprised me, you know the zombie, the Michael Jackson part?
Yes.
There was a part where they were all beautiful dancers,
Yeah.
and they went into a circle, and within seconds they all came out as zombies. Now they surprised me,
Yeah.
because they were supposed to go behind the stage and put their masks on. What they decided was they're going to form a circle and pull the masks from the pocket and put it on.
Crazy. Yes.
So when Michael Jackson came,
Yeah.
and they all turned around, I was shocked. I was like, how smart were they?
Crazy.
And so many people got scared.
Yeah, look, incredible.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was sitting there, I'm like, wait, where is this? Wait, what are we doing? I'm like, this is Michael Jackson. I love it.
And we had zombies in the crowd and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So,
walking up through
yeah.
Look, it was incredible. It was like a surprise at every turn, and the people were so powerful. You had some extremely powerful speakers.
All from the heart.
Yes.
Everybody spoke from the heart. I
Yes.
had one guy, a dear friend of mine, he's been a professional speaker for 30 years. And I gave him 15 minutes. This is what happens when you're an entrepreneur. I'm sure you faced it. And he was one of the last people who sent me his presentation. And he's been my first friend here.
Yeah.
And we had a really tough conversation. And he said, Dariush, don't you trust me? I said, no. I trust you, but that's my brand on the wall.
Yeah.
I want to see, because at the end of the day, I'm responsible to the crowd.
Yes.
You've got 15 minutes. I want to see what you're going to give the presentation, okay? 42-page PowerPoint presentation.
42 pages. Woo.
I said, if you go through really quickly, you're still not going to do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's death by PowerPoint.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad. And he goes, you're a control freak. I said, maybe, but that's what's made me here. Was Steve Jobs a control freak? Absolutely. For
Gotta
2
be.
years, they decided how they're going to do the packaging for Apple.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
2 years to have the handlebars in the disk
Yeah.
head office. Right? The attention to detail is critical these
Oh, yeah.
days.
Yes.
And then I reduced his presentation, I don't know if you saw it, to one page, and it was a picture of him as an 8-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Because I got him to realize that as a small black boy
Yeah.
in an all-white school,
Yeah.
he's got issues,
Yeah.
right, of significance. He's the most amazing public speaker, but people don't pay him
Yeah.
because he gets all his boxes ticked when he's got on stage and got attention. What he has to do is value it now. That little boy shouldn't control the man he is now.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And he brought that on stage.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible.
So and he was shaking. After 30 years, he was shaking because he's never spoken from the heart before.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I know who you're talking about because
Yeah.
me and him had a conversation,
Yes.
and he was like, "Yeah, Dariush said, no PowerPoint, only from the heart. So I don't
Yes.
even know what I'm speaking about,
Yes.
but I'm gonna be speaking."
He had 3 nights of no sleep.
Wow.
Because for the first time in 30, and he was #1 DJ here, but he speaks on every stage around the world.
Yeah.
Yes. But he was nervous because for the first time he was going to show his vulnerability.
Wow. Incredible.
Right.
Look what you pulled out of somebody.
Yes. But it was hard work. And at
Yeah.
one stage I was saying, I don't need this, kick him out.
Yeah.
Yes. But I thought, no, give it, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Yeah.
So when you got a vision,
Yeah.
people will challenge you all the time. My son, since the age of 13, he's been working with me. He runs my companies. Every day was a fight. Every day he'll say, Dad, you need a bigger speaker. You need to get Tony Robbins. You need to get one of these big grand cars, these people to come. I said, no, because I don't want to be just like another event organizer. I want people to trust. I said, have faith in your father. Have faith in your father.
Yeah.
People are coming to listen to it. They love us.
Yeah.
And my son isn't very, he's like my ex-wife, not very emotionally attached. So, and he's like, I don't get it. Why would somebody love us? But you saw the love in the room.
Oh, I
right?
did. Oh, I did. I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. It was a
Yeah.
different feeling than like I said, this
Ever
was
seen before.
different.
We can do this worldwide.
Yeah.
Elizabeth. And already I've been offered $5 million to take this to America.
Wow,
Already.
incredible.
Deal's done. All I'm doing is checking the company
Yeah.
to see if they have the same values as me.
Yeah, good.
So
That's
I'm
important.
speaking to several people to have a 12-event roadshow this year.
Wow. Incredible, because it's like an exponential increase.
Yes.
Those 600 people in the room, that lives got changed. I mean, after, when I was walking through, after the whole thing was finished, in between when it was finished and then when you had the pop star come, it was just a massive amount of, everyone was like, thank you, my life is different.
Yes.
Now I'm going to do this, and now I have the power to do this. And you know what, that's
They're
what it's
probably not
about.
going to do anything.
You
probably.
think so?
Yeah. Because what I want to do is not to just motivate. The motivation goes out. I want to inspire them
Yes.
and then give them small tools so they can make a different telephone call Monday morning.
Yeah.
And it generates a bit more income.
Yeah.
I want accountability.
Right.
So
Right.
I know that most people, no matter how much, they know our soul, they know our heart, but I want to keep working to make sure that's sustainable after the course,
Yes.
after the seminar.
Right, right. And look, all the people that signed up for the investment, and then you're
Yes,
hooking people
yes,
up with
yes.
this AI, and I'm like, oh my God, this
We're
is...
changing lives, honestly. We're
Yes.
changing lives massive, all over the world.
Yes.
I did a 3-minute keynote in LA 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
40 people turned up. They booked flights from LA to come and watch me.
Wow.
And I did like 3 minutes or 4 minutes keynote.
What?
I know, crazy. I
Incredible.
pinch myself, I swear. But I'm never going to get arrogant.
Yeah.
I'm always going to stay humble because I know God's got a way of, pulling the rug from your feet.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know what? I'm almost speechless. I've never met really anyone like you, because when people get to a place of success, and I have been around too many people. I mean, after this summit, I went over to 1 billion the next day because I had some friends over there.
Yes.
Different vibe.
Yes,
and then you're
totally.
sitting with the same people who are doing the same things as you are, and it's
They think they're
robotic
it.
and cold,
Yes.
and it's like they're not
Do
even
you
saying
remember the
hi to them.
asshole who I went to see and he wasn't interested? How I got into the
Yes,
event
yes,
business?
yeah.
He spoke on my stage.
What?
Imagine how I felt.
Wow.
It was impossible, difficult, pain in the ass to work with, egotistic. I'll never work with him again. But to me, it was like, You want to motivate me?
Yeah,
Ignore me.
Yeah.
You want to motivate me? Underestimate me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm so freaking competitive.
Oh,
Do you
look.
see all the cars outside?
Yes,
the
I did.
supercars. They're
Yes,
all
I
mine.
did.
They're all mine.
What?
Every one of them. It's $100 million worth of cars that are mine.
So funny.
But nobody knows because I don't flash it. That was the only time.
Wow.
And I had 6 more in the garage. I couldn't have enough space to put them.
What? Oh my gosh, I thought it was a peep.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, people are coming and saying, "Oh, so you're rich?" I said, yeah, okay.
it's incredible.
But I do it for me because I enjoy seeing those cars in the driveway. I don't do it because some cars I have a 4x4 Ferrari, and I've done 200 kilometers in a year. So I
What?
don't even drive them, right? But because when you're kind of owner of the business,
Yeah.
who's going to come and say, "Well done"? No one. So my way of paying kind of gratitude to myself, happy on
Yeah.
myself, is I buy cars.
Yeah.
It's my weakness. But when I'm buying these stupid cars, I'm not missing rent. I'm not missing school fees. Yeah, I believe in abundance.
you,
can have
right.
it all, and I'm saving.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So you can have it all.
Yeah, yeah. And too many people, it's all for the look, right? It's the
Yes,
fakeness
yes.
behind. So broke
Extend
and in debt.
yourself, yeah.
With
and
a
they-
Rolls Royce
yes.
and an Escalade and
And
a Mercedes.
you know
and-
they're in trouble, and they
Yeah.
still smile. I'm like, how can you live with yourself?
I don't, and then there's people who take that, right, and then use the debt, right? They have so much debt and all of these things, and they use all of these things to fool the people. Oh,
Yes.
and then they're teaching the people about the money,
Yes.
and it's
And
like you don't
they're
even.
bust. Yeah.
How does this? Why do you think that even works on this planet? I don't.
Very good question. Some of these people that I know, they're the alpha males, right? Smoking cigars, sitting in a Rolls Royce
Yeah.
with different type of girls. And I spoke to a psychiatrist, and he said a lot of these people never had an alpha male figure in their lives. The people who follow them,
Ooh, that just gave me chills.
right? So what happens is they see this guy and they think, this is the daddy I never had. So they spend all the money because he gives them certainty
Right.
and some male figure in their lives. But it's the wrong male figure. So I know a guy who's really successful, and he just spent $200,000 with this so-called guru, goes to Arizona, sits there. The guy ignores him, but he's happy watching him in the gym. He says, "Oh my God, the guy works out so much, and he's such an amazing father to his kids, and he's got a great relationship with his wife." I said, "So what did you get for your $200,000? Proximity. Proximity is everything."
What?
They brainwashed this guy. I mean, when you see him, he looks a bit like me, just a bit smaller. And he wants to meet me and go for runs. And say, I have no interest.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be your daddy figure.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I don't want that. If you want a daddy figure and spend $200,000 and go away and spend months there to have direction in your life
Yeah.
from somebody who's fake,
Yeah.
it's not the energy I want.
Right. Well, it's incredible how when you shift, right? Because last year I had a whole shedding, right? I lost everything. Everything was gone, like boom, and then it was like, whoa, okay, blank slate. So instead of falling victim to, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
But you're still young.
Blank slate. Oh,
You're
it's a
still
beautiful
young.
thing. Yes.
You're
yes.
still so young. Your life's ahead of you. Right? Most of your life's ahead of you. With
Yes.
me, most of my life's behind me. So that was your lesson. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And at that time, you're thinking, why is it happening to me? And I say, why not?
Yeah.
Why not happening to you?
Yeah.
Right? Because you deserve it. You learn from it.
Yes.
And you're never going to make the same stupid mistakes again.
Exactly.
Period. You're not a victim.
Exactly. I'm not a victim.
No.
And you know what? This was the most beautiful process. My divorce was final in August of last year. And all the way through this, it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. How am I attracting these people? I mean, how did we connect? It was just off a whim.
Wasn't it?
It was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I was like, oh, please, let me do.
No.
It was off a whim.
And I said, do you want to come? You said, yes. You booked it.
Yes.
You were here. I was like, done.
Yeah. Incredible.
Headache-free.
Magic.
Beautiful fluid.
Yes.
Do you meet Ken Honda?
Yes, I did. I met him.
learned that from him. Everything's fluid. Money's
Yeah.
fluid. He's fluid.
Yes.
Just
Yes, go
rolls.
with the
Just
flow.
rolls with the yeah.
No resistance.
Nothing.
And then everything becomes so easy. And then just even shedding all of the resistance that I was holding on to, right? It was like I was grabbing onto a life that I knew in my heart was not for me.
Yes.
And that kept this heaviness and heaviness energy.
Yes.
And it attracted those heavy people.
Yes.
And ever since I just let it go and let it flow.
And you attract the most amazing people in your
my
life.
gosh.
Most amazing opportunities.
Yes.
Because negativity blocks the energy. Not just them, everything around that. The aura of negativity blocks anything positive coming in.
Yes. Yes.
And most people, they need certainty. And sometimes it's incredible. People stay in relationships because they're used to pain.
I know.
Pain becomes habitual.
I know.
Right?
And then they get addicted to those hormones.
And then they fall in love with the abuser.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yes, Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
And then they open to gaslighting.
Yep.
They doubt their own reality, because all to do with self-worth.
Yeah.
They lost their self-worth, they lost their values, and didn't know
Yes.
where their boundaries were.
Yes.
A lot of people, they don't know their own boundaries, so
Yes.
they allow somebody else to step all over it.
I know.
And
Incredible.
they've wondered why they're miserable.
Exactly.
Because you weren't clear with what you wanted. And what
Exactly.
you didn't want.
Right. Right. I mean, it's really, really incredible for me to see this too. And this is a big reason why I really try to speak to women, because so many women have lost their voice, have lost their power, and they enable the narcissistic like male figure to basically father them, and because they've lost the voice, the creativity, the spark.
Agree. It's 10 times harder. Did you know there's a lot more men in narcissistic relationships than women?
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It's incredible. The only thing is men don't say it. They don't talk about it.
So there's no stats and data, right? Because they don't
They
talk
don't
about it.
What they do is they go depressed, they go alcoholic, they kill themselves.
Wow.
Right? Narcissism exists in both sexes.
Yes. Oh,
it's
yeah.
all to do with self-worth.
Definitely.
It's
Yes.
it's all to do with valuing yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the narcissist doesn't at all. Zero value.
So what happened? The narcissist is very good at love bombing.
Yes.
So they love bomb you. You think, oh, this, and then they withdraw.
Yep.
So all through the relationships, you want that love bombing bit in the beginning.
Yes.
So you're always grasping at
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot with men with women, because women have that sexual power. Men are
Yeah.
driven by sex more than women are.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they offer them something incredible, and
Mm-hmm.
then withdraw. The man goes, that was the best connection I ever had. Can you give it to me again? Can you give it to me again? And the woman withdraws.
Wow. You know what? This isn't talked about enough.
Not enough. So I'm talking to loads of men who are saying, hang on then, there's lots of men killing themselves out there. They're depressed, but they just don't talk about it.
Because it's not
Manly
manly
thing to do.
to talk about it.
Yes.
This needs to be talked about more.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
So what you get now, you get loads of these events and retreats where men get together and
Yeah.
they shout in the river, they hug each other, and yeah. Whatever, yeah.
Not your thing. Those
Although
bro-
I did tantric, right? I went on a tantric course. And before going, I phoned the organizers. You know what tantric is?
Yeah.
Right? And I phoned the organizers, said, how many men, how many women? Because I don't want to have be outnumbered by the men, right? And they go, 60 beings. I said, screw beings.
60
With
beings.
men or women, they give me the proportion, right? It just
Yeah.
happened to be 40 women, 20 men, so it's good in my favor.
Yeah.
And then after the course, I really saw everyone as beings.
Wow.
Beyond their physical whatever,
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
their souls.
Wow.
So before, if a man stood naked next to me, I was like, ugh. Yes? Now they can be here on the table. I don't give a damn. They're a soul. They're a being. Not necessarily I'm going to touch them, but, they're a being.
Right,
So, yeah.
right. Well, that's what we all are.
Yeah, it
That's
was-
what we forget.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
We forget that we're all just energy. There is no, these are skin suits that we live in for this life.
It's
That's
just
what we
the
forget.
electricity. It's just the
Yes.
energy.
Yes. And if we can learn to accept people, right? This is where I was having this conversation with, I think it was Lena yesterday. By the way, incredible woman. And just for you to put her on the stage, I mean, she was in tears yesterday. Like that man, I call him my angel.
I love Lena.
Oh my gosh.
And she could speak on the biggest stages around the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just need to push her to the first one.
Yes.
I said to her, you'll be the most powerful speaker because it's your story. Mm-hmm. Okay? I think she did extremely well.
She did.
I think she's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But she spoke her story.
Yeah.
And people cried. And she was the only one who got a standing ovation
Yeah. I saw that.
in
I
15
saw that.
minutes.
Yeah. She
Isn't
was
she
incredible.
gorgeous?
Oh my gosh.
She's gorgeous.
I was sitting here. I just, that's one thing that I don't understand. Like, I can't grasp. I've been through all the suffering you can go through, except for that with children.
How do you handle that?
I just,
Every month, she doesn't know if her children are going to survive. Every month, she gets results. Her heart's coming out of her chest. It's depending on the results. And she knows they can never get rid of it.
I know.
Cancer.
And
And it was, imagine the guilt that she gave it to her children.
yeah.
Guilt to her gorgeous husband that he was just a bystander of all
Yeah.
this and how he's put it with all.
Yeah. you know
We're
what?
blessed. We're blessed.
Exactly.
I cry. Every time I'm with Lena, I cry. Did you cry yesterday?
Yes, I did.
I cry. Every time. Every time.
I was like, I had no words again.
And she's the most positive person you're
She
ever going to meet.
is, and I'm sitting here, you cracking jokes. I'm like, girl, how are you sitting
she's
here,
gorgeous. I
giggling,
love her.
laughing?
I love her. I'm not embarrassed. I advise Lena and her family on finance.
Yeah.
Now the finances are paying for all their
Wow.
all their treatments.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, that's what life is about, right?
Every time she gets a payment, every time she gets this passive income, she sends me a message of love.
Wow.
And I've got people who get payments to change their lives. They don't even let me know.
Really? Oh man.
How incredible is Lena?
She's different.
Yeah.
She is definitely. I'm like, you're the strongest soul that I've ever met in my life.
Because the cards that she's been dealt been really tough. So she's humble and she lives in gratitude.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah.
That was an incredible
I love her,
interview.
yeah.
She's.
And her family and her kids.
Yes, and they lit up the stage and they were
then
beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I need her. I need to interview her. I got to get her story out there. We're going to take a moment of silence after I air the podcast just so we can send their families some good energy. You know,
amazing.
It's like what else is life about if you're not trying to help others or try to just connect, and spread love and inspire. I mean, that's everything that life is about.
Everything. If it was all about money, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Right? But I know indirectly the money will come.
Yeah.
The phone's ringing on major projects being offered to me. Right? This never would have happened if I wasn't touching loads of people's hearts.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And the more people you touch, the more money you earn.
Yeah.
The more hands you shake, the more money you earn. The more people you meet,
Right.
the more money you earn.
Right.
So you earn, and it's like gladiators. The reason I call my movement gladiators is because most of us are born poor.
Yeah.
But through entertaining the masses,
Yeah.
we become wealthy.
Yes.
So, name me a big band, I don't know, U2, right? They sell the most amount, Eagles, in the Sphere in Vegas. They sell the most amount of tickets, they become the richest band, right? Tom Cruise puts most amount of bums on seats in cinema, he becomes the richest actor.
Yeah.
Bill Gates puts his software in every computer in every home, becomes
Yeah.
the richest software
Yes.
person or IT person in the
Yes.
world. So the more people you serve, the richer you get.
Right. That's so
Period.
true.
Same as gladiators those days, same now.
So how did you get the idea? Did it just like, I'm going to do an event? How did that even like...
It's because I went to someone's and
Yes,
I wanted to
right.
speak and he ignored me. I said, well, I'll show you. Fuck you. I'm going to do better than you.
I love that.
6
I
months
love
later,
that.
he's speaking on my stage, motherfucker. Yes. And he abused me, and he sold on stage, and he made money, and he did everything. And I thought, right, your card's marked.
Oh my
I'm not going to do
gosh.
business with you again. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that so much. We have that in common. It's
Yeah.
like, the underdog. Yes, the underdog.
Yeah.
I want people to tell me I'm going to fail. Please
Yeah.
tell me I'm going to
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah.
It makes me work so
And
much
for
harder.
someone who's been in the business 30 years
Yeah.
and to see you as competition after 2 events, what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Yes.
My event was last weekend, and it was a government-funded 1 billion follower. I was sold out. People said, you're crazy. They just announced it, move a week. I said, no, people will come.
Yeah.
And they came.
You know what? I was thinking that too, because when I heard, I was like, at the 1 billion summit, I'm like there at the same time. I was like, I wonder if people are going to head over to the Gladiator. Full, just completely full.
Yes.
And not only was it full, the energy was completely different than 1 billion.
In 1 billion, they're doing it for the money. They're doing it for what you learn, nothing. Influencers, yeah? So I'd make stupid things regularly, and people are interested in stupid short videos, right? No, seriously, how many of them are actually contributing towards anything, right?
True, that's true.
So you can have that. I have 3 million followers on Instagram, 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But mine's been a lot harder because I'm not that particularly entertaining, but I teach.
Yeah.
Right? I share, I teach.
Yeah.
So there's a niche in the marketplace likes what I do. So every time I go, what am I doing this? I don't need this, costing me time and money. So I take a break, and I swear to God, energy of God, whatever it is, sends me somebody on that trip to say, you changed my life. So I'm in the middle of a desert in some resort, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm going to stop. And suddenly the guy who picks me up from the villa to take me to the restaurant says, you changed my life. You saved my life. my mom died, then my wife died. Listening to you changed my life. I'm like, oh God, did you just
It's
send
God,
me to tell me
that's
this? Yeah.
That's God.
Every time. So I'm going to continue.
Wow, yes. Well,
I'm
you
not
need
going to
to.
start questioning it or fighting it or anything like this. Next thing, America. See you in
Yeah,
America.
look. It belongs in America. Americans
Yes.
need it.
They love it.
They
They
need
love
it.
gladiators.
Yeah.
They don't have any, they're sick of being shouted at.
Yes.
You're going to do this, fuck this. Yeah. I'm the guy who's in the room like, I don't want to be shouted at. And I don't have an ace in the pack. I don't have a great body. I'm not particularly good looking. I don't have anything, right? Everything is through hard work.
Yeah.
Right? I appeal to that man and woman in the room. I call it Mr. and Mrs. Average. Right? Who walks out thinking, how am I going to do this? I've been shouted at all weekend.
Yeah.
How am I going to make a call? How do I make money? How do I do this? How do I stop having an issue with money?
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
Right.
Because they're born poor and the parents told them
And it's
money is the
those-
root of all evil,
It's
rich people are
those
bad
stories that hold people back.
Mm.
Yeah. And people are just, there's so much misinformation. How do you tell people to discern? Because that's what's very difficult. What I'm seeing right now, and especially with, I wouldn't even say especially with, but there are some teachers out here that are not teaching from the heart. You know, they're teaching from ego. And so many people are following. And so it's so hard for people to discern. Do I follow this person? Do I take this? Do I listen to them? What about discernment? How do you tell people to discern?
I think you write your values.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know one human being that I can learn everything from. So if you want marriage coaching, don't come to me. I'm not your marriage expert, right? But if you want money making, come to me.
Yeah.
If you want to be able to share your vulnerability without fear, come to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So everybody has a niche. Don't go to one person and think they tick all the boxes.
Right.
Be very, very aware of your values. Okay? And be value driven more than finance driven.
Yes.
My mom lost it all at 23. She was a widow at 23. So what's her primary goal? Safety, security. So all her life, she wants to earn enough money to pay the rent. Okay?
Yeah.
And I saw misery, and I saw her working hard, yes? And I saw she was never happy, marrying the wrong people for the wrong reasons. Okay? That brought a lot of misery into our lives. And I just said, you know what? I honor you, but I don't want to have that life.
Yeah. Right.
I want to learn from a person who's rich, who goes on the plane and turns left,
Yeah.
not turns right. Yeah, because that person sitting there, they don't have anything different to me apart from that they have a little bit of education and they spend their time more wisely than I do.
Right.
I just don't know how.
Yeah.
So I'm going to learn from them.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Then I sit next to somebody and say, "Oh, well, he's a drug dealer, right? He's made this money differently." So, but what can I learn from that business? Not into drug dealing, but maybe he has a chain of, manufacturing or logistics. What can I learn to put in my business, but not selling drugs?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I can learn from someone something all of the time.
Right. Always be curious.
Always.
And never have the answer.
Nobody's God.
Right.
Nobody's God.
Right.
And don't let money be your God. Don't let them dictate who you follow. Be value driven.
Yes. I think that's so important. Thank you. Like, say it again. Let's say it again, because a lot of people are just very lost with the age of information nowadays. So it's very confusing out here. So what are your plans for the next 5 years? I mean, you're bringing the Gladiator to America.
I want to be more fluid. Yeah, I want to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Honest truth, the happiest I am, this is crazy. If you imagine, I was born in a Muslim family, okay? When I went to England, there were boys' changing rooms. So they went to the football, everyone took their clothes off, right? And I'm like, ugh! Nobody does that in Iran, yeah? And we have cubicles and stuff like that. So it was a big thing to me. And when it came to connection with the women, it was like, turn the lights off. Yeah, I was very ashamed of this sounds crazy, I've never said this. The happiest I am is when I'm naked.
Wow.
Right?
Because it's the most raw, the most natural.
Nobody judges you, what you're wearing, what you're doing. So, do you know what I want to do? I want to live naked for the rest of my life.
That's fire.
Yeah, I want to be on some desert island where I can just be raw.
I love that.
Am I making sense?
I've never never heard that before.
Yeah, I
It's
just want to
phenomenal.
be. Just want to be.
Yes.
If I want to create, I create. If I want to dance, I dance. If I want to make love, I make love. I want to do anything I want to do, but without any undue pressure
Right.
or negativity attached to it. Because I've had enough to last 10 lifetimes.
Yeah. That's like, I've never heard that, but
Isn't
I
that
totally,
sexy?
I love that.
Isn't that sexy?
Because it's like judgment.
Yeah, correct. Because you're just being.
Yes.
Just being.
Yes.
Without trying to impress anyone, without doing, you're just being.
Right.
And why is it, I'm going to tell you, why is it the most beautiful women are attracted to stupid rock stars with tattoos and drugs issues and everything? Why? Have you not thought about it? But they can have probably any man. They go after the guy who's a bit difficult. Because the guy knows what he wants. He knows what he wants.
Yeah.
And opposite women find it appealing to be with a man who knows what he wants.
Yeah. True.
I know what I want. I want to be free.
Yeah. I love that.
I want to be unchained. Yeah, that's my ultimate goal. It's probably not going to happen. So
You never know. You never know.
Brett needs to get paid. Yeah, and there's like wife phones up. Dariush, enough of your sexy naked pictures on Instagram. Yeah, don't blare those out. Yes. So I would love to think that you and I are sitting here and in Australia, in Hawaii, in Fiji, there are Gladiator Summits happening, this movement of love and respect. And
Right.
It's everywhere. The movement
It's so
spreads.
different. It's so different.
Thank
It's
you.
the vibration, the frequency. I mean, I've been to a lot of conferences. I've been to a lot of summits.
Yeah.
I won't even go back to some of the biggest because it freaks me out when I enter. I'm like,
Yes.
I feel weird,
Yes.
like I don't like this energy. I'm a feeler. And so automatically I'm like, I gotta, but we literally sat there all day. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Whoa. Like,
I wanted thank you, look there. I wanted a seminar where it could be number one anywhere in the world, not just in our locality.
yeah.
And now I've got a blueprint to take this everywhere.
Yes.
And whilst we're taking the same music, same choreography around the world, I'm creating new ones, new things. So,
Yes.
yeah.
How fun.
Isn't
How
it?
fun is that?
And then we lose. It's okay. I'm okay. I've been investing wisely for 9 years, so it's okay if I lose.
Yeah.
The fact is that we're spreading the good, we're touching hearts,
Right.
we're changing lives.
The exponential growth of this, I can see
You
it. I
see
can feel it.
Be part of it.
Yeah, no, please. I mean, this was literally, you've changed my life just today
Thank
by
you.
sitting here for the 10 minutes, even before I got into this interview. I'm like,
Yeah, but the difference is, my love, I have these conversations with a lot of people. 90% don't do anything.
look, I'm an
Right?
action-driven person.
You're an action taker, right?
Yeah.
So 100% is going to change your lives for the better.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
to change my life, for the better.
Yes.
Because you take action.
Yeah.
The biggest aphrodisiac is taking action.
Yes.
The biggest worry is when do you worry? When you're at home, in bed, because you can't do anything.
Right.
So you worry, your mind. But the moment you take action, your worries go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the fact is you take action.
Yes.
You take action by seeing 5 people a day, going all over Dubai, taking photographs, adding content, going to the seminars, go to that seminar, by meeting people,
Yes.
looking at opportunities and taking action.
Yes.
Well, everybody else could be complaining about jet lag.
I'm like, I've been jet lagged this whole time, but
but
I'm
you
like,
worked through
let's
it.
go. We're here for a reason.
And everybody behind you admires you.
Oh, I love that so
Angela, you're
much.
going to interview next. She loves
Yes.
you. Everybody loves you.
Love her.
Yeah.
You know what? It's because, like I said, the foundation, right? You're the foundation, and you can only attract what you are.
Yes.
And so everybody there, I felt in resonance with.
Yes.
I felt at home with.
Yes.
And that's why I was like, I want to interview everybody. If I could, I would do it with I would
Yes.
literally interview everybody.
Yes.
Because these are the people. They're of heart and integrity and character and story, And it's like, I love that. I love that energy.
The moment I say I have a Gladiator Summit, my phone doesn't stop ringing with people who want to speak. And I say, okay, then come to a summit,
Yeah.
and then you can speak. And they picture me. I'm going to come and speak. I'll change lives. Look at my following. Look at videos. This. I said, come and see one.
Yeah.
And this resonates with you.
Yeah.
We can talk again. I'm busy that day.
But they
Like,
could come speak.
You can't speak. So you've been pitching me to speak. And
Yeah.
then now you're saying you're busy that day because they're not committed. They're not hard driven.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Another guy, I get this a lot. Can I have some coffee with you? I said, okay, you want to have some coffee with me? Buy a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Come and see how I work. And then we can So this guy bought a ticket, sent me, spent some time. I spent an hour with him. Okay, I didn't realize he got a rebate, and he come back to me and said, "I couldn't make it that day. Yes, can I have another hour with you?" Okay, and I'm like, "And what do you?" I'm just ignoring the guy. You see, wrong values. Somebody asked for a refund at 11:30 at night. They spent the whole day sitting there. They took all the food, they did all the speakers, they did the whole party, and my team were trained to give a full refund.
Wow.
So there's people out there with wrong values. They'll steal from you, lie to you, cause a fuss, trying to embarrass you. And it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts when you're giving everything and you're losing money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but you're giving everything you've got and somebody still takes advantage of you.
Yeah.
But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That
right?
is.
It's not about us, it's about them.
Exactly. It's not. It's just the mirror, right?
Yeah.
And if you are a miserable person,
Yes.
then no matter what, you're going to be a miserable person. There's nobody externally that
My
will
son
ever make
said
you happy.
She was standing there shouting. You know why? Because she paid for a VIP, she sat in a royal ticket, and she didn't like the way she was asked to move back. So she's shouting, trying to embarrass us, and my son says, "Okay, let's go, I'll pay you." Right? I said, "No, you should have left her to shout and scream, because all she was doing is making a fool of herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's going to embarrass us because everybody's seen what we've done."
Right.
And at the beginning, I said, "Some of you will be upset for no reason. It's a gladiator training, not a wimp training."
Whip training.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Still happened.
you can't please everybody.
You can't please everyone.
And you'll always have, if you don't have haters and you don't have people trying to take you down, you're not doing anything.
At the same time, for a period of time, I allowed myself to focus on her and not the other 599 people who loved it.
I know, because the brain will always revert to negativity. Yes, always.
Yeah.
Because it's scanning for fear all the
Yes.
time. So it will always be a pin. Look, I'll get like 100 positive comments and they're, "Oh, you changed my
One
life."
negative.
One negative. I'm like,
Why? Yeah.
"Oh my God."
Yes.
You know?
It's just natural.
It is.
Especially when we don't have anybody but ourselves to motivate us, to inspire us. Right?
It's
so
just us.
We
Yes.
have awareness, right?
Yeah.
So we're aware of our internal dialogue. We let it flow, we entertain something, and we just kick something out.
Yes.
But nobody else is coaching us.
Right.
So it's 10 times more difficult.
Yeah, it really is. But that's where the power comes from, because
Yes.
the minute that you allow not your, message, your design to create what it is, and you're just following in the footsteps of others, you're not a leader.
You're not a leader.
You're a follower.
I said to my son, I said, "Why are we copying adverts from other people?"
Yeah.
Right? Because it works that. I said, "No, but people come to me because my creativity works. So let's create some new ads."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm having this battle with my own son.
Right.
Do what's safe or do something that's unsafe. I say, if it doesn't work, we learn.
Right.
At least we're trying new things. And
Yes.
it's going to cost, but I'm prepared to pay.
Yeah.
And I says, go for it. Even at home, you get challenges.
Well, that's what.
We're just going to keep going.
Exactly. Because that's all we can do, right? Just don't
That's
give
all
up.
we
You
can
will
do.
always be successful. Just don't give up.
Yes.
You never know. I mean, what was it? Edison, 1,000 times he tried to do a light bulb, and by the 1,001 time, finally,
Yes.
boom, it's there.
Yes.
You could be that close.
Disney, 104 banks that said no to him. How many people
Wow.
give up after one bank says no?
Exactly. I mean, you just keep going, and you will
Even
always
today,
be
I don't
successful.
understand how Disney works. I don't understand why it's worth billions of dollars entertaining babies. But you don't realize there's over 1 million kids born every single year, right? So this conveyor belt of
Yes.
clients is coming. I just didn't see it. And people who make it see it,
Yes.
right? They see it. I had a client of mine who sold kitchens, and I sold him the call center solution.
Yes.
And I came to, and he said to me, I've manually dialed Scotland 3 times. He dialed every single home in Scotland 3 times. And on the way back, I was going to England, going down south. I was like, what an idiot, right? How can you call the same home 3 times selling him kitchens? He sold his company for $500 million. Who's the idiot? Because
Wow.
the wealthy see abundance.
Yes.
They see the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
The poor, and I was poor mentality, and I'm still learning, was like, well, you can't keep selling to the same home over time. Yes? But he saw it, that people's favorite room in the house is the kitchen, right? They buy and sell houses, they get tired. I was in the phone business, right? I was the biggest supplier of mobile phones in the whole of England.
Wow.
I was in the lift lift, escalator.
Yeah.
Is it called escalator?
Elevator.
Elevator,
Yes.
sorry. I was in the elevator and I opened up Financial Times and it said the whole of the UK market is 98% saturated. Right? I thought, I'm in the wrong business. I got out. At that time, you couldn't even surf the net. It was text.
Wow.
I never realized when Apple came out. I said, "Well, you idiot! We got BlackBerry." Yeah, I didn't have that vision, right?
Yeah.
It was the biggest mistake. I would have been a multi-billionaire. Now.
Yeah.
I never thought people would keep phones to surf the net, have color screens to connect with each other. It was just calls and text messages. Right?
Yeah. I remember Blackberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got out.
Wow.
If I stayed in there.
Yeah. But see, your purpose wasn't that, because then you would have never
Gone
done
into this
Gladiator.
ever. I would have been in England, grey weather,
Yeah.
West
and that
mentality,
energy.
negativity,
Yes.
40% tax. Yeah,
Yeah. This place is different.
it is different.
It's if
Come
you
here
are
and I'll
look.
help you as much as possible.
Oh, look, I'm definitely looking into all of that, because it's so heavy and it's so much. It's like, you know, I work hard. So out here, I have the energy. I'm like, we got to go do this. Our whole day today is just packed back to back, right?
Yes.
Back to back. But in America, it takes so much more effort. It's like you're almost forcing that effort because
Yes.
it's
And also
packed.
distances are great. Here you can meet everyone round the corner from one end of the place to the other city, 20 minutes.
Right.
A little bit of traffic, but it's not as bad as LA.
No, LA to Florida. I mean, that's a 6-hour
Yeah,
flight.
exactly.
So yeah, it's
And then you go to Vegas. Vegas was like my destination to go to. Now it's like a 3-star resort.
Yeah,
When you
it's
got
not as-
6 and 7-star outlets here. Why do I want to go all the way there for?
look.
Yeah.
I was in the elevator yesterday and I was like, is this marble? I was like, this is marble. Like the elevator walls were marble.
What an amazing CEO is the leader of this country. Because he said, build, they'll come. Build, they will come.
Yes.
Imagine
Yes.
how many times he's been robbed, lied to, screwed to, and your sentence will be death. And still people lied and cheated him.
Yes. Wow.
Think about it. He
Wow.
could say firing squad for stealing billions from the country.
Yeah.
And they still stole from him. But he didn't waver from his vision.
Incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, that's what we have to embody, right? That's what we have to discover within ourselves, because then nothing can stop you from
Nothing can
what you're
stop you.
doing, no matter how much. Look, I got bullied last year in a big way by so many different people. I was like, but my purpose, I'm like, you know what? They're not my people. I don't care. They don't like my information. They're not for me. But guess what? These people like my information.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
May I give you one advice?
Yes.
Do you remember when we spoke? I said to you, you said I'm going to be here for a period of time. What did I say? Do you remember? I said, don't speak on anybody else's stage.
Yes. Yes.
Right? Your opportunity is this. Your challenge is this. When you're amazing and people see greatness in you, you're going to attract people, right? Your challenge is to say who you say no to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be very careful. When I came here with nothing, a lot of people came to me who were what I perceived were above me. They said, come and work with us. And I thought, you know what? It could help me now, but in the future, I'll be past you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said no to a lot of people, and people thought I was arrogant, ignorant, but I was just driven. I knew where I was going to go. And 20 years later, they're all where they were before.
Yeah.
They haven't moved much.
Yeah.
And I've just gone to stratosphere.
Yeah.
And I've got so much more to do, but because I said no.
Yeah. I do remember that conversation.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
Because you were like, you're going to get presented this and this and this and this. But you need to be careful because everybody has something.
Few names you mentioned to me, I would say don't do business. So I'm not going to tell you who, but I'll let you decide.
Oh, I know.
Right.
I know. Yeah. Which is crazy because I know who we're talking about right now.
Yes. Just be careful.
Yeah.
And then that's because if you don't, that's where you position yourself in the marketplace.
Yes.
And that's where they judge you by. But if you position you with the top,
yeah,
you go to the top.
Right. And then when I was around them, I felt it because I was around that person. I know what we're talking about.
Yes.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not.
Yeah.
This is not where I want to be. This is not who I want to be around.
Correct.
You know, and then you always got to address, like, when you leave a person, are you filled up Or are you like, ugh?
Yeah.
You know?
Are you looking forward to meeting that person? Or are you going to be
Right.
like, oh, no, that meeting?
Right. Look, I was like, I hope I get to talk to Dariush before we leave. I was like, I have to get in front of you before
I don't want to
leave.
see anyone. Honestly, I don't want to see. I'm an introvert, yes.
Yeah.
And when Anne said, Elisabeth said, right, I'm in.
Oh, thank you so
No,
much.
thank you so much. I'm doing coffees.
Yeah.
yesterday. I don't do this.
Yeah.
Staff haven't seen me for a week.
Really?
Yeah. But because thank God I'm in a position, I do
Yeah.
what I want to do when I want to do.
Right.
And my offices are beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I
Yeah.
was here at work at 6 o'clock this morning. I achieved more from 6 till 9 than I would have done if I come at 9.
Yeah.
Just get no interruptions, no distractions, nothing. So
Right. Right.
I've done a day's work in 3 hours, and
Yes.
I met you. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
You know what? You're one of like this was so divine for me because I just went through such a hard period of time. And it's like I didn't know, am I going to meet anybody? Like, I got bullied. So it's like, oh, are they going to even like me? Like, it kind of hits your confidence. But just to sit and meet with somebody like you that's very heart-led and wants to help people. And just, literally, it's just, I feel like I could go run 20 miles.
Thank you. Do you know what it is? At the same time, negative, I'm very sensitive, right? So if I'm opening my heart,
Yeah.
and it's been hurt before,
Right.
these patterns I recognize,
Yeah.
them, like manners is really important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody says, can I have coffee with you? And we're having coffee and leave me with the bill. Do you know, I don't mind paying the bill. I pay the bill all the time, but they can offer.
Right.
They can say thank you.
Right.
And then when I see that, I think, okay, then they didn't do anything wrong, but that's not the kind of person I want to do business with.
Right, right.
Because they're not grateful. They're not
Yes.
living gratitude. There's nothing wrong with it. I like working in Dubai because people, even my staff for 11, 12 years, they still call me Mr. Dariush.
Yeah.
If you go to Europe and go, hey, Dariush, and the guy's like 22, wet behind their ears, has no clue about anything, and thinks I'm on the same level as them. I'm 60 years old.
Yeah.
Yes, I was trading business 20 years before you were born. Don't call me by my first name.
Yeah, yeah.
Or even ask me how I want to be called.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of respect in this country that I love.
Yes.
I love.
Yeah, it's different. It's not like this in America. Like I said, that instance when I was walking down the hall and I was like, oh, this guy was looking at me. I'm like, I was like, oh, I don't have to worry.
Oh, you do because the way you are.
Oh.
No, that's another podcast.
Well, you know what? It's just been such an honor to sit with you, spend time with you, share space. I mean, this is like the tip of my trip, okay? I mean, this is why I was like, we have to talk to Dariush.
Thank you.
Telling him the whole time. So thank you for your time. I know you're incredibly busy. I know everyone's trying to pull your time, and so I'm really, really honored. Seriously.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You.
Let's make this a beginning of a fantastic relationship that's going to
Yes.
enhance our lives, okay?
Absolutely.
And our children's lives. Okay?
Absolutely. That's what it's about.
Done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I salute you.
I salute you.
Thank you.
I
I
love
salute
this.
you guys.
This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The views expressed are those of the hosts and guests and don't necessarily reflect those of the producers or affiliates. We do not guarantee the accuracy of the content. Please verify information and seek professional advice when needed. By listening, you agree not to hold us liable for any actions taken based on this content. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you enjoy the episodes ahead. Love unlimited, feel unlimited.
Before we wrap, if you're done living in loop mode, the addictions, the emotional swings, the stuck seasons, start with a tool that actually shifts your state. Go to unlimitedmeditationpack.com and download the free pack I created. It's 5 targeted meditations with theta entrainment frequencies that drop you into the zone where real subconscious reprogramming happens. These sessions calm your system, clear the old patterns, and open you up to better health, better connections, more clarity, and a life that finally moves. Start there. unlimitedmeditationpack.com.